There we go. I think. Couldn't figure out which way was best. Hello, rewatch crew. Right now, it's just you and I. And I just want to let you know that I truly appreciate you. For those of you who come and rewatch, because I think I asked this before and one of you guys answered me that you guys can't see the comments as they're coming through in the live. So to rewatch this without kind of knowing what the comments are, you guys are awesome. The rewatch crew rules. But for those of you who come in, good morning, Yoshi's mom, Libby, good morning. How are we this morning? Oh, my chair's, there we go. My butt's sliding off. It's another beautiful day on the Jersey Shore. Some of you guys were telling me in yesterday's video that you guys still have snow. Ugh. But I don't think winter's done with us yet either. I think we're getting teased. I think the weather's teasing us. I don't think we're finished with winter yet. But as you guys come in, please say good morning, say hello. I would love to say hello to you. I see there's like 20 of you on here. You best be saying hello. Hello. But yeah, you got notified. Good morning, Ellen. In Virginia. You're enjoying it for now, Libby. I know. Good morning, Robin from Maryland. Oh, it's going to be 80. Good morning from Kentucky. Kentucky. Wait, no, that's not Kentucky. That's Connecticut. Good morning from Michigan. Is it Jeannie? Kentucky. Where did I get Kentucky? I don't know. We're not even gonna question it. But good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Oscar and Stacia from Ohio. Chilly in Florida. Good morning from Kentucky. There's a Kentucky. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you guys come in, say good morning. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Patty in Pittsburgh, up to 70. Plan to work in the yard. That's right. If I had a yard, I'd work in it too. I really want to do something nice with my balcony this year, but I have not a clue what that is. I love plants and flowers and all that stuff, and I did it the first year I moved here, and I mean, blessed beyond words, that's good. Them suckers fried because we're up real high. Good morning, chat. Good morning, good morning. I gotta fix that wires. That's bothering me. It's bothering me. So we'll just like... It's gone. I don't know. That was bothering me. Thank you. That is my first time I've been to the beach in a very long time. For us who live in Jersey, our beach season, unless you want to fight the crowds, is literally spring and fall. You go before the crowd comes because it's so expensive to park. On off season, you don't have to pay to park. You don't have to pay to get on the beach. We're the only state in the U.S. that you have to actually pay to get on the beach or have a badge that you paid for the year. We're the only state that does this. I don't get it. I don't understand how you own the beach and the ocean, but we won't even go there. So if you're willing to pay $30 for a parking spot and then another $18 a person to get on the beach, you go in the spring and the fall. No, it was actually beautiful. It was perfect. You didn't need a jacket. The sun was really warm. It was a perfect day. And it wasn't real windy, which is real nice because it's been super windy here for like a week. Like it's been really ridiculously windy. But I've been watching other YouTubers' videos, and they've all been saying the same thing. They've had, like, horrific winds. Like, it's been crazy windy here. But it wasn't that bad yesterday at all. And the sun was really strong. There was hardly any clouds in the sky. So it was beautiful. But I plan on going a lot more. Yeah, in Connecticut too. It's weird. I don't know what this wind is all about, but kind of over it. And I know Dozer's over it. It was 60 here in Michigan. Yeah, I opened my slider yesterday. I've never been much of an outside girl, but this horrible winter has convinced me to get. Yes, get outside, Misty. Get outside, hug a tree, find some moss and pet it. They're my favorite things to do. Good morning, Kimberly. How's the move? Yeah, we have to. Yes, you either have to you have to pay for a badge for the year, or you pay. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I'm not sure if I filmed it or not. I'll film it the next time I go. But when you walk up like I filmed myself walking up the sand because you have to walk over the sand dune to get onto the beach. There's a big box that sits there, and somebody literally sits in the box, and there's like 50 of them along the boardwalk, and you have to pay to get on the beach. It blew. I don't know what's up with that. We're done moving, except I have to organize my office. That's great. So you're there. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. So, do you like your new place? It looked really cute in your videos. I love how you were showing your bathroom. You're so excited. You have two. Good morning. Yeah, we're the only state in the whole U.S. I don't know how that happens. And it's not just seaside. It's every beach. Parks. Really? Oh, wow. I thought we were the only state. Oh, that was the move out. Okay, then I got that all confused. You didn't show the new place yet? I thought you were showing little clips of you in the new place. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I could be wrong. No, ma'am. You haven't shown the new place yet? Ooh. Are you hanging up pictures and making it pretty? Is that what you're doing? You've never been to a beach? You have to go to a beach at least once. You have to experience walking in the sand and the sound and definitely the smell. Ooh, so good. Good morning, Pamela. The beach has a smell. Oh, we have had a time so far. Oh, can't believe. I know, moving is not fun. And it seems to take forever. Ever. I want to. Hubby does too. Yes, you got to get to a beach at least once. Hey, if you're willing to come down to the Jersey Shore, I'll be happy to be your tour guide. I can take you to some really cool places. And if you're willing to try some really good seafood, I know all the good joints to get fresh stuff. I know where to take you. If you need a tour guide, I'd be more than happy. And if you watch the Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore show, I can take you to the Jersey Shore house and show you all the places they hung out. I can do that. I love the smell of it. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Good morning, Vicky. How are you? With your little kitty face. You would actually love that. I would volunteer to be a tour guide. I love doing that stuff. Good morning, Coffee and Braids. If Carol had more time to hang out here in Jersey, but she could only come for one day because her boys had to work and stuff. But if she could come and hang out one day, just like if she had more time, I would have loved to show her some of my favorite places here in Jersey. But she could only be here for one day, and we spent our day in New York. you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed to change. I had them black for a while, and then I was like, I need to change. The spare tire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I hate when that stuff happens. Okay. Yeah, get a hold of me. I'd be happy to be your tour guide. Missy the tour guide. That'd be fun. Be something different. Sometimes I think that stuff is fun because, like, when you're a tourist, you live in PA, Kathleen. I lived in a little town called Mount Pleasant, which is like 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Uniontown, Mount Pleasant, Connellsville. And the heaters broke. My shirt is, you guys have seen this one. It says made in the 80s. It's rainbow bright. Oh. Do you have little space heaters? Like, the apartment complex should give you space heaters or something. They can't let you freeze. Oh. Kimmy, I'm so sorry you're having a time. San Francisco. Thank you, Gina. What's weather like there? Is it raining? Every time I hear, the only thing I hear when I hear San Francisco is San Francisco treat. I don't know. Like, do you ever, like, the commercials from the, like, 80s and 90s, do they, like, get stuck in your brain? Those jingles? I heard them over and over and over again. They get stuck in my brain. Weird. Yes, rice-a-roni. Yeah, right? 49ers are why? I know. Rent-free, right? Commercial jingles live in your brain, rent-free. Like, I remember commercial jingles from, like, when I was a kid. It's pretty there? Good. Yes. Like, I didn't know you were having so much trouble. Then the place Robert found to park his rig, he went out yesterday morning. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, 49ers are your favorite. Yeah, Jeff used to have stuff like that, too. He doesn't have a yard he can take his rig to. Like, is he an owner-operator, or does he work for a company? They can't find him, like a yard or something, like, or a Walmart nearby. Usually, Walmarts don't care where you park. I mean, at least here. Like, Pennsylvania and Jersey, you have no problem parking your rig in a Walmart parking lot as long as it's all the way at the end. Usually, they don't say anything about it. Good morning, Coffee Hooked TV. Good morning, or a yard. I know, because Jeff, when he was over the road, he had trouble with that stuff too. When he would come home on the weekends trying to find a place to park the rig. I remember that. But we found out that usually Walmart doesn't have any problems with that. They usually, if you park all the way down at the end. Oscar Mayer baloney, yes. That's another one. And that stupid one with the owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The owl. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I have a lot of those. Works for a company, but he would never. Right, I get it. You can't drive him back and forth to pick him up because you don't have a tire. Oh, that stinks. Oh. In the morning, probably one of my favorites so far. Ah, thank you. Really? Just me and Savannah putzing around and going to the beach? I hope to do a lot more stuff with this summer. I plan on having one of the best summers ever. No ticks. No Rocky Mountain spotted fever. And shedding weight, so I feel better and can do a lot more. Just I'm up 3 pounds. I'm up 3 pounds. Like, get this, because I've learned that I cannot eat out. If I can't control what goes into my food, like I put like 3 pounds. So I lost 4 the last time I talked to you. And then Sunday, Jeff saw a whole bunch of stuff and we were excited. He wanted to, we found out that we had a Wingstop near us. So on the way home from church, he wanted to stop and get Wingstop. And I only had wings. I tried different flavors of wings that we got from Wingstop. Savannah wanted a certain flavor, he wanted a certain flavor, and I got spicy. And then we just kind of mixed them and we tried all different ones. And I had some ranch dipping sauce with it. That was it. My drink. Yeah. Weighed myself the next day. 3 pounds. I was up there. I just, like, I can't eat out. It's just like, if I can't control like what goes in, it's like, and then on Friday, we celebrated my sister's birthday, but we ate at my grandma's, but she made well, it's mine too, but it's also my sister's, but she made it for my sister because it was her birthday. But she made lemon chicken. And baby, I had a little bit too much. Maybe just a little. Maybe I overdid it. But I was up 3 pounds. So like, I've learned, I just cannot eat out. It's not worth it. I have to control my portions. I have to control the salt. I need to control everything. I'm struggling with my diet. I started back on it March 1st. It's daily. It is, Misty. It truly, truly is. So there's another lady at our church that had the gastric sleeve. Good morning, Marianne. And I think she's been about a year. She's about a year out. She's lost over 100 pounds. She looks great. And her doctor told her before surgery what she really should be doing is eating 3 very small meals a day, and then 2 times in between those meals, fill in with like a protein drink or like a protein coffee. Because I'm only eating once a day. Wow, that is commitment. See, when you're a plus size person, your life revolves around food and eating out. Like since being a kid, because my father, like, I don't know how to explain it. Hi, Betsy, I missed you. You know, when my mom and I did anything, it always revolved around eating out. Oh, thank you, Diane. Chickadee, I appreciate that. You know, from a kid, that's what we always did. Like, we would go eat out, we would shop, whatever we were doing, it always involved eating out. Every family function involves eating out. My grandma, she hosts every family function in our family, and it definitely revolves eating. And my grandma feeds you. Like, she feeds you. She don't just have dinner. She has to have hors d'oeuvres. She has to have desserts. So everything revolves around food. So that just becomes part of your daily thing. Like, it was nothing to eat out 3 to 4 times a week. Do you know what I mean? Now that I've been on this past like 2 months, I would say, like, I'm almost afraid to eat out. It's one of the things that my family has said to me. It's like, they feel like they never see me, because like that's what we would do. Like, I would call my mom, "Hi, Tammy," or mom would call me, or my sister or whatever, and we're like, "Hey, you want to meet up here and such and get a bite and catch up?" It's like, don't call me to eat out, because I'm not. I'm only eating dinner. It's hard being a food addict. I'm not saying it's easy for an addict to quit, but they can choose not to be around it. I know it's a mind game because you have to eat. You have to eat. It's not like alcohol. I have so many food allergies that it's hard to eat out and not have a reaction. Terry, oh my God. That's scary. Oh, you still have snow, Marianne. Oh, wow, it's life or death. Are you low potassium? Why would you need to eat low? You don't have to tell me, but that's just like, wow, why do you have to eat low potassium? What would a low potassium diet look like? That's like low potassium. That's not low salt. What does that look like? Carmen, you have rain. It's beautiful here. I'm actually very much looking forward to, after our live this morning, going on another walk. My mom, I think, is going to come get Toots, and she's going to go spend the night with my mom today. So I'm going to be all by myself, but I'm going to take DOZER. We're going to go for RIDE, and we're going to go for WALK. Cannot say that, or he'll be right here jumping on me. But if it's alive or tastes good, you're allergic to it. Oh my God, Terry, that's so horrible. Right, bananas and potatoes. So avoid, Sharon, avoid those. It's going to be a beautiful day today. 72, Tammy, in Pennsylvania. Ooh, Southwest Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yes, that's where I was, southwestern Pennsylvania. I was like 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Mount Pleasant, Connellsville, Uniontown. Like, those were all Greensburg was my favorite shopping place. Hi, Darla. You might have heard of Greensburg. Usually people from Pittsburgh know what Greensburg is. Oh my God. Potassium did that to you? Holy cow. I've never heard of anything like that. Praise God. What a testimony. Wow. I know potassium can be dangerous. I mean, I know you can overdose on potassium, but I didn't know that could just happen to you. Like, your body can just have over the amount of potassium you need. That's crazy. Yeah, that would be very scary. Very scary. I don't know, guys. 3 years from now, I may tell you I haven't eaten out in 3 years. I highly doubt that, because I can't imagine my family, especially my husband and my daughter, not wanting to eat out. Like, I can't imagine that. Oh, wow, you do? Ooh, I'll have to watch it. Funny how nature is. We go to beautiful blue skies, to earthquakes, to rain. So strange. Yes. Oh, you had to wait on your Walmart order. Did you go grocery shopping? Did you get in your groceries? It's another thing I don't like doing. Groceries. Thank God for pickup. You order online and you pick it up. It's that controls heart function. Wow. That's kind of scary. Never in my life would have known that. So what does a low potassium diet, like you don't eat potatoes and bananas, and there was a few restaurants and only truckers ate at the diners. You ate everything at home. I get it, Donna. That's the best stuff. Hi, Adrian. How are you? I saw your beautiful pictures on Instagram the other day. Your little pictures in the car. How are you this morning, Adrian? How are you? My nose is running. I don't know why. I don't know why. And if you hear noises, the garbage men are here. 79. Wow. 70s are perfect. Like 75, 78. Sunday was incredible. Sunday was awesome. I wasn't there in person, but I watched. I watched the whole thing. Sunny here in Southern Kentucky is supposed to be 72 here, and you are happy. Good morning. Let's see what your name's. Sim Clev. Good morning. My hubby had a stroke. Well, almost all vegetables. I know my mom had blood clots, and when she first got out of the hospital and stuff, like broccoli and spinach, like she had to be really careful about her veggies. No leafy greens, little fruit, only turkey and chicken, little veggies. Oh my God, that sounds really rough. Oh, okay, good. Wow, that's a first. Because I'm usually horrible with names. Usually I'm not the greatest with names. And it takes me a while to learn names too. A face, I'll never forget a face. But I'm always that person like, I know you. But I don't have a clue what your name is. That's me. I'm horrible with stuff like that. I can only imagine. Soak potatoes before eating. Oranges, tomatoes are an example of high potassium foods. Sherry, you have bulbs coming up? Oh man, that would make my day. What do usually come up first here? Like, I think they're called crocuses. They're like little purple flowers. I think that's what they're called, crocuses. They're usually the first ones that come up here around here. I rarely eat out even now, 3+ years after surgery. Had many complications after. Hardest part was finding with my grandma and not grabbing food. I understand. I was prayed for a while. I was feeling. Oh, Adrian, that's incredible. Hi, Dale. Good morning. You weren't allowed to eat for 2 months. Oh my God. I freeze everyone in my house during winter. Tell them to put clothes on. And carry ice packs. Terry, that's crazy. Ellen, your daffodils are blooming. Oh, I can't wait to see a daffodil. I love that bright yellow color. Soaking potatoes removes potassium. Empanadas. I don't think I've ever had an empanada. My sister says they're really good. She loves them. Oh, thank God there's a cookbook on that. Crocuses and snowdrops. I don't know if I've ever seen a snowdrop. Wait a minute. Those are the ones that are the little white, like they're really tiny white flower. Oh my gosh, and you're a diabetic. Except for the grocery store. No flowers. We should be seeing some soon because I saw robins. Did you guys see the robins in yesterday's video? And when I went to my grandma's house, her whole backyard was covered in robins. Like, spring is definitely coming. But I think we'll have one more good snow before it's official. I watch TV shows and I know what faces that show they were on, but can't remember their name. I'm the same way, Darla. Whether it's real life or TV, I'm the same way. It's like, I know that face, but I don't have a clue what your name is. When you have to carry ice packs in your Halloween bag so your chocolates. Terry. Good morning, Amelia. Oh, thank you. We have robins year round. In the spring. Oh, okay. Our robins leave and then come back on the East Coast. I'm near Chicago and only tips of daffodils poking through. Oh, daffodils are so pretty. A Jamaican beef patty. I have no idea what that is either. Don't say it, Missy. I won't. But you know how like you just know. Robins all over singing. So cool. Ooh, Sherry. Winter's last. Yeah. I know. We have a lot of crows in my area. Crows, yeah. We have a lot of seagulls, so the seagulls kind of keep the crows at bay. When do you see the hummingbirds? A little April, May. It's got to be a little warmer for them. I watch all the birds out my apartment window. I love birds. Oh, thank you. Right? Snow for Easter, right? And then 2 days later, I have my surgery. Hello, good morning. House we bought has daffodils. Oh, and they're all lining your walkway. How pretty. I love daffodils. They're so beautiful. A bright yellow color. They sit in the trees outside my window and wait for peanuts. Oh, you feed them. Now, I've heard that, like, if you feed, like, even murder of crows, like, if you have, like, a group of crows and you feed them, that sometimes they'll come and bring you trinkets. Like, they'll pay you back for feeding them. Do your crows do that? Like, I've heard so many people say, like, they'll find things like keys or feathers or change or whatever, and they leave it because we're, like, right around where you leave them peanuts. I've heard so many people tell me that. I find that very interesting. They say they're a pretty smart bird. Like, they have like the intelligence maybe of a 3 or a 4-year-old. That's just mind blowing to me. Mind blowing. Yes, they do. They bring things to people. One thing I was gifted was a dead animal foot. Ooh. Said to a crow, that is an awesome gift. He put up a nude bird feeder and a bad squirrel ate it and then took it up the tree. He took the whole bird feeder up the tree? Sherry, that's too funny. Really? You didn't know that about crows? Yeah, I mean, I've never personally fed crows or anything like that, but I've heard about other people having them. And if you feed them regularly, like they give you gifts. I can't believe your squirrel took the whole bird feeder. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're not used to the time change? Yeah, it takes a while. It's nicer that it's dark later. I heard deep male voices coming from my backyard one day when I went. But the crows, I know, Dale, I know. It sounds sometimes like them things can talk. I'm going on a long road trip to North Carolina for women's conference, and I'm driving with my roomie. Oh, you're going for Bloom. Oh, from Bloom. Oh, I was gonna say, isn't Bloom in the fall? I sure will, Adrienne. Do you mind me asking what kind of women's conference? Like, is it a name? Oh my gosh, Sherry, it took the whole bird feeder. I want to, you know how I'm sure if you guys, you know my channel. You've seen my bird feeder that sits real low outside my little slider. I want to hang it up high. I just don't know how to figure out how to do it because I love watching the birds out my door. They can. I believe it, Dale. I believe it. They're smart birds. Oh, thank you, Amelia. A stray cat would bring me. Ooh. Best. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Like the cat was like feeding you. And he was giving you the best part. Because I guess cats do that too. They bring you gifts. It's like they hunt for you. You get used to the time change and then I know, and then it happens again. Yes, I totally agree, Betsy. I saw a guy that had trained a crow to steal money and bring it back to his. Oh my God, I believe that. The seagulls here, they're like crows. And anyone have raptors in their backyard? Yes. Like raptors, birds of prey. Is that what you mean? Yes, I do. Birds of prey here for us are actually the frickin' blue jays. Them things are violent and they eat the little birds and it's horrible. They peck their little heads. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Ace. I started Manjaro. Oh, you're nauseous. It'll stop. Listen, Darla, really and truly, the best thing you can do for yourself when you started Manjaro and you feel a little nauseous, drink electrolytes. It help. Like, I know it doesn't sound like it would, but drink electrolytes, whether it's like, a powder or like a Gatorade Zero or something. It makes all the difference. I don't know what it is, but something about that. My dad, to zap them. Lisa from church is lead speaker. It's called Daddy's Girl. Oh, that sounds like a great time. I missed something. We had ravens and he liked our peanuts. My dad, I can't believe he hooked up to zap him. Boo! Deer is always eating the bird seed from my bird feeder. I'm going to need to put it higher. Because they're hungry too, right, Donna? Right? Your face was my face when I got left. Yeah, Ew. Thank you. Blue jays are one of your favorites. Yes, they're beautiful birds, and you don't realize how big they are until like you see them up closer. But they are vicious. They're very territorial. Like they can be really vicious. The blue jays are mean. Either stealing from your squirrels, leaving past behind, and raising from the ashes. I'm super excited, but I have so much to do to prepare. Oh, Adrian, but that's all part of the fun. Just see it as part of the fun. Packing, you know, finding places for your kids to stay, all that stuff. It's just it's part of the fun. Just think about what's going to happen. I watched your video, and when it... Oh, yay, Darla! We have a few owls here. That's one thing I've never seen in my entire life, is I've never seen an owl in real life. Get out. That would be freaky. That would be a little freaky. They are in the crow family. Really? I didn't know that. I'm hoping to go to the Life It's a Women's Retreat type of getaway. Oh, that sounds like fun, Betsy. Oh, really? I had no idea. I didn't know that. Birds are very interesting. Really? Obstacles? Oh, that's so funny. Dale just said that. Starlight Dreamer. I love that name. Warn other birds. You would think it was the crows, right? Car. I've never seen an owl in real life. It's coming soon. I will film it this weekend. Is that where we're going to get the house tour? I see. I thought you were showing us pictures of your... See, I'm totally lost. That was your old apartment. I should have known that. But you were in the bathroom. I don't know. I'm totally lost. I have a seagull named Gertrude. And raids the food dish. Yeah, our seagulls keep crows kind of at bay because they're a big bird. And we have a lot of seagulls. And they kind of like rule the airspace here. I have a video. I don't know if you guys remember seeing it. It was just a few months ago where I was sitting out on my balcony last year and 2 bald eagles flew over. I still have that video saved to my phone. It was the very first time I've ever seen bald eagles. And I never in my life would think I would see bald eagles, 2 of them, fly over my apartment complex. Never. It was the very first time I ever seen bald eagles. Carolina wrens. I don't think I've ever seen those. A month or 2 before. Oh, Betsy, it's so exciting. We hear an owl, but never see him. Yeah, I get that, Ellen. Yep, bald eagles. I filmed the move out mostly to cover my butt. Oh, to get your deposit back. Gotcha. They were beautiful. Did you guys remember seeing that clip? I showed it in real time, and then I did another clip, and I slowed it way down so you could see the bald eagles. But I was sitting on my porch having a cup of coffee. Have you heard about the bald eagles in the news with 3 recently hatched chicks? No, but I did see the bald eagle and the Canadian state bird. It was a Canadian goose, wasn't it? They were fighting, and they were like Canadian and Americans were going at each other. It was a bald eagle fighting like a Canadian goose. I did see that. I had some Indian corn on my front door. They ate all the corn off of it. Oh, you seen a hawk? They're cool. I saw... Ooh. But yeah. Yeah. Red-winged blackbirds were very mean and protective of their young. My brother would bring home his football gear. Oh my gosh, to mow the backyard, because they would dive bomb him when he was mowing. We in Pennsylvania had barn swallows, and they would do the same thing. They're just a little bird, so it wasn't like this big deal. But they did the same exact thing when we would get on the ride mower. The barn swallows would be swooping down, but they really weren't gonna touch you. They were actually plucking the bugs that you blew up from the lawnmower in the air. But man, they would get like this close. Like they would get super close in front of your face, and they were all over the place. And we called them, their name is barn swallow. I'll have to put it in another one because I still have it saved to my phone. I'll have to put it in another video. When I lived in Washington State, I saw a lot of eagles. Beautiful. Good morning, Brandy. I will, Patty, in Pittsburgh. I'll put it in another video. That little, what we got? Our puppy, I forgot. Just sweep down and get your puppy. Yep, Donna. Yep. My little Pomeranians, always. Like, when I had my little teacup Pomeranians, I had to watch them things. Like, that was my biggest fear. Not even just eagles, just a big bird of prey trying to swoop down and take my baby. Nesting with babies, my favorite is the great horned owl. I bet you they're beautiful. Hawks are majestic, especially eagles. Absolutely. Hawks get mean. I have a resident hawk in my yard named Spartacus. So you name all the birds? That's pretty cool. I know, Ellen. I love hummingbirds. The only thing is the hummingbirds I have to hear. I have hummingbirds. They come here, and I got a new hummingbird feeder. They're just not that pretty. They're very brown. I like the green head hummingbirds, and like they're iridescent. And I'm like, when am I going to get a pretty hummingbird? Not that all hummingbirds aren't pretty. Good morning, Jan. There's Carol. Good morning. When you see Spartacus, you have to say it in that voice. I have a regular raccoon who comes by nightly. I think he gets loaded on it. Hi, Lori Lou. How are you? Down 32 pounds. That's fantastic. You go, girl. You have to feel better. Bigger, older dog was the hero and rescued him, so older doggy. Oh, that's awesome. You had at your old house? You are feeling better. Yay! I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. And everything was good after your doctor's appointment? Everything's healing well? Terry lovebirds, really? I'm trying to picture them. They're green, right? Just have to make a point to get more protein on. Oh, that's where they have the bright red. No, like they're like they're hummingbirds. I know what a hummingbird is. They're really just dark. They're like brown. They like really have no color to them. It's really odd. Like they're not very pretty at all. I have no idea what kind of hummingbird they are. Now, when I lived in Pennsylvania, I got those, and I got the beautiful like iridescent ones, like when they'd be green and like their wings would look almost purple. Yes, yogurt is good. Yes, I agree with you. Crofton, Maryland. I can't wait to say I've lost weight. Darla, you will. You will. Green and peach faces. Yeah. Female hummingbirds are more drab. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm only getting visited by girls. I never thought of that, Sherry. That's a good point. Are dullish. These aren't even green. They're like, I'll have to see if I can they fly so fast. I have one video where I captured it. I was sitting out on my porch and the hummingbird came above me, and I did film and I did slow it down. I don't have that video anymore, but it's in some of my older footage. You can see it. It's just like there's no color. He's just like Wow. Yes, Darla. They're lovies with feathers. That's right. They're the lovey love birds. Oh, Donna, that's so cute. That's adorable. I love birds. I love birds. I love mushrooms. I love it all. I'm so excited. I went to the Dollar Tree. You know my little gallery wall here? Here, let me move back. Ooh, my little gallery wall here. The mushroom. Look what I found at the Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of them. I'm going to put them on my, somewhere, on my gallery wall. From the Dollar Tree. It's like, yeah. Yes. Food aversion? Yes. Oh, what are you having food aversion for? Thank you. I thought they were adorable for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I mean, like, if I was, like, really, like, a painter or something, like, these would be super cute to, like, they're just adorable just as they are. But, like, if I was a painter, like, Lori, it'd be really cute to, like, paint a picture on it, you know? Food aversion here, too. I'm praying I don't. The only, like, whatever. If I get food aversions, I get food aversions. It's just I hope I don't get an aversion to chicken. Because I live on chicken. No seafood. Yeah, I don't do soda at all. So soda's no big deal. But I do love seafood. I do like certain kinds of seafood. I guess I don't like every kind of seafood, but I like certain. Hello, Carol. But chicken and me are like this. Really, Terry? That's an experience. You gotta go too. Haha. Hi, Dinah. You can't fix chicken? Oh, I love chicken. The chicken is so versatile. You can make it so many ways. I think my favorite is baked, though. Baked chicken. But if I'm gonna eat chicken out, Popeye's chicken is the best. Good morning, Lady Victorian. Good morning. But I was so excited to see these. You know what else I would love to do? I know I have this huge shelf right here. I was thinking about kind of redoing it for spring. What do you think about this? Now tell me. Tell me if you think this was kind of corny. For spring, is if I took all of this down and I made this entire shelf a fairy garden. Like, would that be stupid? Carol, yes. Barbecue chicken on a grill. Another one of my favorites too is lemon pepper. Just like lemon pepper chicken. Oh my God. It's busy up in here and it's driving my dog busy. Wouldn't that be cute for spring? I mean, I wouldn't leave it up all the time, but like if I took all of this down and I put some like, you know, like you can get reindeer moss and all that stuff from the DT. And I know the DT right now has a ton of fairy garden stuff. Like, what if I did like a cute little fairy garden and put some of my plants up, like my smaller plants up in there? What do you think for spring? What do you think? What do you think? You think he'd be dumb? Would you guys watch it if I did a video on it? I don't know. I was just like... But keep... Oh, this little pot right here? Yeah, I could put a plant in him. He died. Sure. I just thought it'd be really fun. And I would love... Yes, they do. They have... I've seen them. They have the small little fairy tale little cottages. They have all the new spring stuff out, and all of it includes the fairy garden stuff. So, like, I thought, hi, Mama Sweet Tennessee. If I did like a little fairy garden, what I would love to do too is get a smaller shelf. I have to go to the Goodwill and like put a smaller shelf like right here. And maybe have like plant up there and like you know, like cascading down over like the fairy garden and stuff. I don't know. I'm goofy. And then I would hang up my mushrooms, my little mushroom plants. I don't know. I just thought I would do something different for spring, but yeah. I get a little. Oh yeah, like we could put fairy lights. See the plant right here? We could put little fairy lights all in the plant and stuff. Oh, we could just have some fun. Keep it 4 weeks and the fairies bring it back to life. What it is you see the heating vent here? This plant seems to do fine with it, but this was a orchid, I think it was. This wasn't an orchid. I forget what this was. I think this was a what's the plant you get in the winter for Christmas? What are they called? They're red. Poinsettia. And he did not do well with the heat at all. Hello, Teresa. This is your first live. Well, welcome to the Lovey Live. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, your bug man's here. Okay, Darla. But anyways, that's what I was thinking. From last year. Oh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's hard to see it sometimes when you're see yourself every day, but I'm hoping this time next year to see a big difference. But oh, you think you have an allergy to seafood? I love seafood, but only certain kinds. Like I like scallops, I love shrimp, of course I love lobster and crab legs. And I never even heard of that. Shake and bake. Use barbecue shake and bake. I mean, oh wow. Oh, Nancy, hi. You sent me a Facebook message. I'll have to go look. Which one, Nancy? I have 3. I have 3 Facebook. Is it my one that's linked to this channel? A lemon pepper chicken soup. Whew, I bet you I'd love that. I love lemon pepper. I love lemon. Your brother is a lobsterman. That's cool. Do you get free lobsters? I love watching that stuff. I've been recently watching The Deadliest Catch. Like sometimes I'll just have it on the background in the evenings and stuff. I find that stuff so interesting. You can crush up pork rinds. Yes. Yes, Terry. Yes, I've done that. It's very, very good. Very, very good. It's very good. I did not know they made barbecue shake and bake. I've only bought pork shake and bake because I love shake and bake pork chops. My family not, but I do. Your brother was on The Deadliest Catch. Get out. Who was who? I'm watching it right now on Netflix. I love that show. Oh, you can't have anything citrus. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. I love shake and bake pork chops. Until I had my daughter 40 years ago. Get out. Isn't that weird how when you get pregnant and stuff, how everything changes? After I used to love roller coasters and like carnival rides and stuff. After I had my kids, I can't tolerate any of it. It makes me so nauseous. Oh, Teresa likes The Deadliest Catch too. Just making you hangry. And you're I know I'm drinking mine. Hi from Scotland. I know I'm drinking my protein coffee. He was years ago The Deadliest Catch, and more recently he was in a movie called The Catch. He played Roy. Oh, I didn't see that. He played Roy. So wait a minute. Are you telling me The Deadliest Catch isn't real? These are actors. And watching House of David on Prime. Good so far. I know. I want to see that. Adrian, are you going to the movies next Sunday? What is it? What is it? Resurrection or something like that. Our church is going to the movies next weekend to see a Christian movie. I'm personally not going to go, but it looks good. I was looking so forward to being able to go on those crazy rides once I had kids. Oh, yeah, I think that's what it is for me too. It's like vertigo. Oh, my head spins and my stomach gets, and I was never like that. But after I had kids, it's like they rearranged things in my tummy or something. Really? Isn't that weird how your body changes after pregnancy? Now you have allergies. Bessie's like, yeah, I don't do seafood at all. Not even crab? Sweet, sweet crab? Crab legs? I wondered about stuff like that. Like, is it deadly? Turns your stomach, right? I'm the same way, Terry. Even when I stand too close. You see food and you eat it. It cracks me up. I have a neighbor who wants some. Really? You're back, Darla! That was quick. Bugman usually is quick. We get a Bugman here once a year. He's usually quick. He's got a lot of apartments to do. There's a lot of apartments here. Oh, I like seafood. I could go for some crab legs. But probably blow me up. Because you got to eat it with butter. Oh, I'm already in that, Teresa. And I know. Changed my whole face. This rosacea crap hit me when I went through menopause. My face was flawless. You guys saw some of my older pictures. I've never had, even as a teenager, I didn't have acne. I turned 40 and now I got all this crap going on my face. You'll probably end up with chocolate and birdseed. We have a Stop and Shop. Yes, crab and shrimp. My son actually makes like this crab Alfredo buttery thing. It's really good. Rainy days make you want to stay in bed. Oh, Carmen, I'm the same way. I'm definitely a moody person, and my mood usually reflects the weather, so I totally get that. Oh, you hate to cook? I don't mind cooking. Where I really suffer is baking. I don't bake. Like, I don't do well with baking. Did you guys remember the video I did last year where I tried to make bread and my bread turned out this? I still shared the video. It was a total fail. I couldn't even make bread. You would have never made it in Bible times. Oh, Carol, steamed crabs. you you killed the yeast. I bet you I did too. Yep. I have no idea how I did it, but I bet you I did too. Well, if you have, Betsy, if you have Netflix, it's on Netflix. My mom's texting me, sorry. Ooh, a turkey meatloaf. That sounds good. Unfortunately, my son took after my mom. He can't keep a plant alive. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm reading my mom's text. She's texting me about coming to get Toots. Baking was your forte, but didn't eat it much. I can't bake. I mean, like, if you give me a box cake mix or like a brownie cake mix, like in a box, I mean, I can do that. I can follow directions. But like, to like just bake, like, I would love to make, I mean, I can't eat them now, so it's like pointless. But like, I'd love to try my hand, like making buttermilk biscuits or something like that. Horrible. Just the smell of it, oh, it makes you nauseous. Is real for sure. Oh, Wow, that's okay. Thank you. I was gonna say, don't tell me they were actors. Oh, the new Christian movie. Is it Resurrection? It's the life of Jesus up to his it's in the movie theater. It comes out this week. Is it Resurrection? I think it's Resurrection, but I can be totally wrong. And I'm not sure if Adrian's still on here or not. She may know because she was literally at church. I bake a lot when I was younger. I'd like to bake more now. I will, Donna. Barbecue meatballs. I make sweet and sour meatballs. I don't make them just to make them. I like to take them to like functions. Good morning, Angie. How are you? I'm so glad that that's a real show. You know what I watched recently that was really good? Have a blessed day. Okay, Terry. I don't know if I'm getting the name right, but it comes out this week. So like maybe if you know Google it or something like that, new Christian movie that's coming out for this week. It's for Easter. And if I remember correctly, I could be totally wrong though. I think it's Resurrection. Oh. Your specialty is in a can or frozen. That's so cute. Yeah, that's my specialty too. Although I have to say I can make really good soup. I'm a really good soup maker. Yes, I make yes. But it's like I use like, you know, jellies and stuff like that to make it. Well, The Passion of the Christ was an old, you mean the old movie that what's his face? Oh, The Last Supper, maybe that's it. Sherry, I think you're right. It's The Last Supper. I think you're right. Okay, Don, I think that's the name of the new movie that comes out this week. It's The Last Supper. Yeah, my sweet and sour meatballs are, depending on how much you're gonna do. I just eyeball this stuff, but my sweet and sour is grape jelly, and then oh my god, not cocktail sauce, but it's just like cocktail sauce. What's the other stuff? Chili sauce, jelly, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of garlic, something else. Oh, and then after it cooks for a little bit, if it's too sweet from the jelly, just a little bit of ketchup. Yes, it is. It's The Last Supper. Thank you, Sherry. I was totally off. Totally off. You do have Netflix. Netflix has The Deadliest Catch on it because that's where I'm watching it. I saw Red Jesus Revolution. It was good. Chili sauce. Yes, I couldn't think of it. I was thinking, because I thought about shrimp. Your taste buds are shot. If I'm in a pinch, I use frozen. I get home style frozen meatballs. But if like I'm really into it, I make my own meatballs. I love to make my own Italian meatballs, like when we're going to do spaghetti and meatballs. But like if I'm just bringing something to like an event or something, I just get the home style frozen meatballs. Carmen, that movie is going to be in the movie theater. The Last Supper is going to be in the movie theater. Oh, Donna, that Zupa. You never had chili sauce? It's really good. It's not something like I would eat, but it's great to mix in with stuff. Good morning, Gina. You don't like frozen meatballs? Make your own. I do that only when I'm going places. Like, you know, like if I'm taking something somewhere, it's so much quicker and easier just to buy like a big bag of like frozen home style meatballs and then do my own sweet and sour with it. Oh yeah. Now, if I'm making Italian, like if I'm making like, you know, spaghetti and meatballs, I make my own meatballs. You missed Stop and Shop? Okay. Okay, Kimberly. You struggle to put meals together? I don't think I've ever struggled with that. Like, I've always just like, you always have your meat, you always have your starch, you always have a vegetable, and I always try to do it with salad. But I don't know, I've really never had trouble like with that. Last night we had pot roast, mashed potatoes, and fried, I guess you can say, carrots. On March 14th, yeah. My barbecue meatballs and pasta salad. Or the That's awesome, Betsy. My family's like that with my potato salad. Like, I'm the one who brings the potato salad to everything. I know I would love somebody. Hi, Kelly. I'd love to have someone cook for me too. Your skunks, Kit. Oh, you have raccoons and skunks too? Good morning, Tammy. They know right away. My husband bought a big bag of kale. Yes, make kale, Donna, kale salad. You can make kale chips. Have you ever made kale chips? That's where you take the leaf, get the hard veiny part off, but just take the leaves, put them on a tray, spritz them with some like cooking spray or like, vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever you have. Put your favorite seasoning on it and do them in the oven on 250 for like 20 minutes. They come out so crispy. And like if you want that extra little, put a little Parmesan cheese on top. Kale chips are. And like kale, I eat kale salads all the time. I eat kale like lettuce. Carol's like, I bring my chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, that sounds yummy, Dale. I like that right there from Jersey Mike's. Ooh, mashed potatoes, corn, and green beans. Beef chips. Now, I've never had a beef chip. What's a beef chip? Oh, Gina is so good. Absolutely, Donna. Try the kale chips. They're really good. If you like Parm cheese, that makes them. But a lot of people can't have cheese or, so if not, just use your favorite seasoning. But if you can do some Parmesan cheese, it gets so crunchy and it's salty. And I love beets too. And it's that season, pickled beets and eggs. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it's official. You're starving. I'll take a plate of your supper. That sounds yummy, don't it? Tonight, I'm either making the cheddar brats with fried potatoes and I think peas and carrots, or I'm gonna make Jeff's favorite egg dish. He's obsessed with that. I've made it on the channel where I take the sausage and I crumble it all up, and then you put the hash browns with the peppers in it and onions, and then you put the sausage on top, and then you break eggs and then cheese, and then you bake it in the oven. It's like a casserole. Jeff has fallen in love with this, and he asks for it constantly. So I'm not sure which one I'm having tonight. I'm gonna ask him when he gets home. Stop and rob. Betsy, I've been wanting pork chops, but my pork chops always come out dry. Ooh, Carmen, cook them in your slow cooker or crock pot, or shake and bake them, because when you shake and bake them, it holds the moisture in. Just so good. I got steak out. Ooh, Kelly. Lasagna. Sausage. How do I make my potato salad? Potatoes, boil your eggs, and you cut them, and you cut your eggs up, and Marsetti's slaw dressing. And salt and pepper. I don't put any garlic or anything, because that Marsetti slaw dressing has everything you will need in it, and it is super creamy. It's delicious, And then I will cut up little gherkin pickles and put it in there. Jeff eats things I like. You don't know what pickled eggs and beets are? The red eggs and the red beets? Seriously? Pickled beets and pickled eggs and beets is like a Easter thing. At least where I'm from. They're everywhere. Lazy lasagna here. What are you having? Did you? Yes, Chef is eating things I like. I love beets with pintos and fried potatoes. Ooh. That's one of your weekly meals. Beets are so good for you. Thanks for the idea. I'll try anything. Bar food. You don't like pickled beets? I do. My cousin was out with friends a couple years ago. Oh, can't eat them anymore. I understand. It's Tammy. It's like PSTD. I get it. I get it. I have a story about something like that too. You've never heard of pickled beets and eggs? Wow. Google it. Google it. It'll come up everywhere. It's a real big thing around Easter time. Here in New Jersey, when I was a little girl before we moved to Pennsylvania, there are hot dog trucks everywhere. And one of the biggest ones here are soubrettes, is the name of it. So they're soubrettes. They're like roach coaches, and they just sit along the road. And when I would go with my mom to like house clean or whatever, we would always stop at a hot dog stand to get a hot dog. Because these things are I have one right down the road with me. I have two of them right on the corner of my house, of where my apartment is. Here in New Jersey, these little roach coaches, they almost look like the little things that when you go to the carnival and you get your food from, like a food truck. They're everywhere here. They're just along the road. Well, soubrette hot dogs are huge here in Jersey. So when I was a young girl, we got soubrette hot dogs off of a food truck for lunch. I swear to God, I got food poisoning. Listen, by the time I ate the hot dog to the time we got home, I couldn't get out of the car. I literally laid in the back seat and my mom had to bring me a bucket, if you know what I mean. Okay? I couldn't get out of the car. I was so sick from this bread hot dog. I was throwing up in the car with a bucket for days. Now, yes, I eventually got out of the car. But like at first, I couldn't even get out of the car. I couldn't even move. Till this day, I might have been like 9, 10 to this day. If I even smell a soubrette hot dog, I'm like, it's horrible. So if any like soubrette, like even if I'm driving and I can see in the distance a soubrette hot dog thing, and I gotta roll at my window because I can't even smell them. It's like trauma. Yes. Yes, Donna, the eggs, a hard boiled egg. You boil the egg and you put it in with the beets and it turns the egg red and it's pickled eggs and beets. And you kind of like eat it as a side dish. I cannot believe you guys never heard of beets. See, I'm thinking like everybody eats beets and eggs. Like it was in Pennsylvania too. Oh, yes, I always put spinach in with my scrambled eggs. I love beets. Bring me dinner. Beets are yummy. You've never heard of pickled beets and eggs? Guys, seriously, I give you permission. Click off this video for a minute and Google it. It's a real thing, I swear. I am awake. Hi. Making chicken tenders the other day. They looked delicious. Could you please tell me what was the seasoning in the green container? Yes, it's gallo. Gallo. Everything seasoning. How do you say that? Gallo? I have no idea how to say that. I know. Sounds gross. Google it. It's so good. You're close to Reading. Okay. Yes. Is that how you say it? Is it Gallo? I have no idea how to say it. But it's that very big name brand seasoning. And it's like their everything seasoning. It has like the garlic and the pepper and the salt and the onion powder. That's what it is. They also have a really good lime cilantro seasoning. You Googled it, Dale, but you wouldn't eat it. It's delicious. I will, Donna. Yes, she is. She's getting ready. She's going to be leaving with my mom here very soon. Yes, she's going to spend the night. She's leaving me. I'm going to be all by myself. Yeah, she's going to go spend the night with my mom. They're going to have a girls' day together. That is blowing my mind. That people don't know what pickled eggs and beets are. That's like blowing my mind. Literally, it's just hard-boiled eggs in with the beets. It's a small world. Aw. Yes, Kelly, it's wonderful. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they're going to go have a girls' day together. I'm not my mom's girl anymore. Just kidding. Me and Dozer are going to go have some time together. He's my buddy. Oh, she had her own cafe? Okay. I'm serious, guys. I'm not making it up. Google it. Pickled eggs and beets. It turns the egg like a reddish color, like a pinky color. And has anybody ever heard of pickled eggs? Just plain old pickled eggs? Really? And just pickle the eggs too? Okay, thank you, Roxanne. I'm not crazy. I watch you all the time on my Roku TV, but I just learned how to... That's okay. I totally understand. I have been electronically challenged many times in my life. It's at the store. Right. I literally can go to the grocery store and there's jars of pickled eggs and beets I can buy here. I'm sure there are food combinations that I eat that it's gross to others. Oh, I'm sure too, Donna. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, like I ain't eating pickled pig's feet. That is just, I've seen them and you can buy them at the store, but I ain't eating it. Oh, he loves pickled eggs. Oh, to the music in the middle of the night, I totally catch your drift. I heard about those, Missy. My ex. The sausages that were in the brine. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name. See, I've never in my life, Darla, ever heard of pickled bologna. But I'm sure it's delicious because, you know, bologna's good. God, pickled, I just can't do it. Pickled pig feet. I don't know, something about, I don't know. Just even looking at them, you're like, I don't care if they're pickled, if they're fried, if they're battered. Just knowing it's a pig foot. I don't know. And you can see like the foot. You know, when you eat a pork chop or something, like it doesn't look like the animal, if that makes sense. But like when you see the foot, it's like, I don't know, something about that. I just can't do it. Oh God, I love fried bologna. Brats, yes. Yes, I like brats. She ate the strangest food. I think they ate a lot of different things when back in the day. I think they had to because like a lot of them went through the recession and all that. Oh, really? I just couldn't do it. I can't get past the way it looks. Listen, in my case, it's good that I have something that I won't eat. Love kibasi. Got it. I cook my kibasi in sauerkraut. Love kibasi. It's one of my husband and I's actually our favorite. And I cook it in sauerkraut and we put it on like hot dog buns. and make like fried potatoes or French fries or something. You miss the hot dog stands? I might eat a pickled pigfoot in the zombie apocalypse. Right, Teresa? I'm starving. I ain't ate today. I think it'll be a while before I do. My stomach can't handle about pickled beets, eggs, or hot. I'm sorry. We'll change the subject. We'll change the subject. Anyways, I remember not last week, maybe it was last week or the week before, we were talking about, did anybody watch The Gorge? Oh, Carmen. Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, I just can't do it. I can't have a face. I know it once had a face, but I can't see its face. Ow. Oh my God, she would suck on him. Oh my God. I'd have to leave the room. And more red. Yes, Carol, I know what you're talking about. And some foods make me nauseous. Oh, they happened to me in Hoboken with the hot dogs. Oh! It's, Carol, it's horrible. It's horrible. Oh, to Crohn's disease. Gotcha, Nancy. You didn't watch it yet, Kelly? It was actually really good. I really liked it. But I like the weird stuff, so. Oh, he was on the other part of Jersey if he called it Taylor ham, because on this side of Jersey, we call it pork roll. I had a fight. Not a fight. I don't fight with anybody. But we were going back and forth. Like, the upper part of Jersey calls it tailored ham, and the lower part of Jersey calls it pork roll. Oh, God. I don't eat any of that. No. And you ate it on Easter. Yes. Yep. Pickled eggs and beets. Oh, okay. Yep. It's not tailored ham. It's pork roll. Okay, Angie's like, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm good. I totally get it. But if anybody can watch The Gorge, it was good. If you like strange, it's a little strange. It's a little strange, but it was really good. What's a chicken mole? I watched an episode of Criminal Minds and it was about pigs and I couldn't eat anything pork. Really? Really, Darla? What's a chicken mole? Mole. I have no idea what that is. Yes. Heavy. You can use heavy cream. That's the way you're supposed to make it. But to cut down on calories, I used half and half. Oh, mola. Oh. I thought it was mole. Mola is a Mexican dish. Okay, I didn't even know what it is, so no, I've never had it. It was horrible. I fast forward through all of it. It's so disgusting. Oh no, I'm going to watch this video. I'm from South Carolina, so I had never even heard of it until I met him. He edumacated you, did he? Listening to weird food combos. I have no idea what that is. I had no idea what that was, Angie. None. So I must have never had it. No, I was like, chicken mole? But it's mola. Nope, never heard of it. Don't know what it is. Like I said, I never even had an empanada. But I love tacos. And I love burritos. Exactly. Oh, yes. We were just talking about pickled pig's feet. No, thanks. I'm good. You're not missing anything. Okay, that's good. Alive on YouTube? You can butcher animals live on YouTube and not get... Really? With canned biscuits. Oh, Darla, that actually sounds pretty good. I never had one, so I don't know what it is, but I like that idea of like cutting, like, cutting, like taking a shortcut. Carol's, you never had an empanada either? No, that's not something I never had. I never had an empanada. My sister has, and she says they're really good. And if she likes it, I more than likely would like it too, because we like similar things. So, but her and her husband are like true foodies, and they like they had alligator. They went somewhere for their anniversary, and their big thing was they wanted to try alligator. I'm not sure if I would, but they said it tastes like chicken. So they like to try different stuff. Mole. Argentina ones. Okay, so what is in an empanada? I know it's meat. Is it just ground beef? Is it just ground beef, like in a pastry like thing? Oh, Darla. I'm a foodie for the bakery. Yeah, I have to stay away from those. And just like pizza joints here in New Jersey, there's a bakery on every corner too. And they're Italian bakeries, and they're loaded with cannolis and donuts and and lobster claws, and like, you guys stay away. It's like a hand pie, okay? You love me some good pork roll. It's good. I feel for you. Sounds gross. Meat, ham and cheese, caprese, chicken. Oh, so it's like a hand pie. Do you know what we call those? We call them moon pies, and we make them for it sounds just like moon pies. That's what we call them, and we make them usually for like camping. And to cut time, we take white bread and we mush it kind of like down, and we fill it with like meat, cheese, pepperoni, cheese, whatever. We fold it in half. We crimp we take our thumbs, we crimp them, and then we butter the whole thing, and then like we put it in a pan. And you eat it like a pie, a hand pie. We called them moon pies because we would eat them in the evening underneath the moon at a campsite. So that's what we would always call them, moon pies. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a moon pie. I don't think I've ever had a street taco either. With beans and potatoes. Carmen, that actually sounds good. Just with pastry or a biscuit. What? A moon pie is a marshmallow cream filling with graham cookies covered in frosting. Huh. And you make that, Carol? Sounds like a s'more, but more in depth. They can be saved, Ebona. You like eating pie while looking at the moon? It's a moon pie. Yeah, that's what we call a moon pie. We would make them when we would go camping. And you can probably make... we never made sweet ones, but they were our dinner. And we would take bread. No, you can buy them, all kinds of flavors. See, I never heard of that. With marshmallows. You've seen them at the store. The marshmallow ones, Kelly, like everybody's talking about? With flour tortillas. We ate moon pies and drank when you visited your grandparents. And it's a sweet treat here. Okay. Like you buy from the store, like everybody's talking about. I've never seen these at the store. They were Dollar Tree has them. Oh my God. Now I gotta look for them. I've never seen a moon pie. I'm telling you, maybe it's our made up name. I don't know. They were always called moon pies. We would go camping and we would bring bread, hamburger. Usually we would do pizza. We would bring pepperoni, sauce, and cheese. And we would smush the bread and you would fill one side of the bread with the cheese and the pepperoni and the sauce. You'd fold the bread over, you take your hand and you would like crimp, so it make like a little pocket. And then you'd butter the whole thing and you'd throw it in a pan over the fire and you would toast it like a grilled cheese on both sides. And you would wrap a towel around it and you'd be able to hold it in your hand like a hand pie. And we called them moon pies. That's what we always said. You're going to make moon pies. You found banana flavored moon pies. Moon pies are Southern. Huh. Moon pie in the cookie aisle. I'm going to Google it when I get off with you guys. I've never seen moon pies. I've never seen a moon pie. Huh. For a few seconds, heaven. If it's got sugar in it, I can't do it right now, but huh. Ooh, Rebecca, fried bologna and egg sandwich. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you there. Like a half moon. Empanadas, that is. Yes, like a half. Maybe that's why they called them moon pies, because it's shaped like a half a moon. And I always just, as a kid, because it was usually dark, we had the fire going and you're eating your little sandwich underneath the moon and it's like a little hand pie, so moon pie. I don't know. That's what we always called them. Cracker Barrel sells moon pies. I'm going to Google it. Hi, Lupe. How are you? I will Google it. I promise. You grew up eating the moon pies. I did too. But obviously my moon pies are very different from you guys' moon pies. Now that you're diabetic, yeah. Yeah, I'm not eating anything with sugar either. My mom made my sister, she wanted for her birthday a carrot cake for her cake. And my mom was so sweet. She made me a little bowl of strawberries and pineapple because I can't have cake. And then I had to tell my grandmother, I was like, Mom, Easter's on the 20th. My surgery's on the 22nd. I can't eat Easter dinner with you guys. I will be on a liquid diet. I can't eat Easter, so I'm not sure if I'm going to come or not. But if I don't, Chef and Savannah will. I'll see how mentally where I'm at. She's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, it's just one Easter out of all a bunch of them. Fried bologna with barbecue sauce and cheese? That might actually be really good. Honey buns, yes. Now I've seen those. Honey buns from like Little Debbie and all that. My husband loves honey buns. To this day, I cannot eat bologna growing up. That's all we had for our school lunch. Yeah, I get that too. I personally, just like a hot dog, right? I can't eat raw bologna. I know that you can go to the grocery store, just like your lunch meat, and get sliced bologna. But in my mind, it's raw. It has to be cooked, just like a hot dog. I could never eat a raw hot dog either. And I know you can because they're already like cooked. But in my mind, hot dogs and bologna are raw. And you have to You have to cook them. Yes, they are, darling. They're very good with a cup of coffee. Now, I know what honey bun is. In my mind, it just, I don't know. They're raw. You have to cook them. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird how your mind is, isn't it? I could never eat a bologna sandwich. It would have to be fried. I could never do it. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, Lupe. Aw, thank you. Oh, a turkey hot dog on tortilla. I would never think to do that. I know. Now we're all hungry again. I don't know how the heck we got on it this time. Yes. Yes. Joyful Stephanie's. I do too. Like, I like it dark. That's the best. I'm the same way with my hot dogs, especially like if you're going to roast your hot dogs over a fire, like make mine black. I love that. It's one of my favorites. So you didn't fry your bologna, Carol? Tomato soup with peanut butter. No. I never had a peanut butter and jelly with tomato soup. I always had grilled cheese. Yes, Gina, I'm only eating once a day. Yep. For our lunch, by the time we did eat, the bologna would be warm. Oh, Donna. Oh. I don't know. To me, that's like, it's raw. You like, you gotta cook it. And mustard toasted. That sounds good, Jan. I probably would like that. That sounds good. I like mustard on my bologna. And had with me, oh, Miracle Whip. Oh my God. I can't stand Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip to me, all my friends, their refrigerators were full of Miracle Whip. I remember the very first time I saw it, and I'm like, what the heck is Miracle Whip? Where's your mayonnaise? And they're like, this is it. And I'm like, Miracle Whip tastes like mayonnaise that went rancid. I like, what the heck is Miracle Whip? No. Yes, mustard and cheese. I like mustard too. In the 80s, when my friend's mom served me a cold, oh, with ketchup. Oh, bologna ketchup. Yeah. Yes. Bologna pickles mustard on rye, but the bologna has to be fried. I'd eat that right up. There's only one mayonnaise. What is Miracle Whip? No. I remember the very first time I was at a friend's house. I must have been like, I don't know, 12, something like that. He had me Miracle Whip. I'm like, where's your mayonnaise? They're like, this is mayonnaise. I'm like, the heck is that crap? So, of course, I slathered it on. I was like, your mayonnaise is bad. Fluffernutter. Oh, I used to love Fluffernutter and peanut butter sandwiches, but I never thought to grill it. I bet you that does good. Duke's for mayo. I've never had Duke's mayo. It's forbidden in my house too, Kelly. That stuff ain't ever coming in my house. Never. I don't even know if I'll starve it if I'd eat that stuff. Reubens, yes, Nancy. Reubens are so good. I love me a good Reuben. But the corned beef can't be fatty. Like if it's fatty, I'm like, but if it's that lean corned beef, I'm all in for a Reuben. All right, I gotta let you guys go. You guys are making me too hungry. I can't eat till like 5. Duke's is for everyone below Tennessee. I've never tried Duke's. No, Don, I've never even heard of that. Nope, I've never had that stew. So you basically just have to like cook the meat until it's gone. Oh, I know Carol Rubens are good. I love Hellman's, yep. You too, Kelly. I love you. Have a good day, girl. I'm going to let you guys go too because my daughter's going to get ready to go here with my mama. They're going to go spend the day together, and my mom's going to be calling me here soon, and then I'm going to get knocked off, and then you won't be able to hear me. Oh, Duke's is made right in Richmond, Virginia. Yes, you got to get up, Carmen. And much better. I won't eat any meat. Yeah, Miracle Whip. Even thinking about it makes my tongue like... Duke's or Hellman's. I like both. I never had Duke's, but I do love my Hellman's. Hellman's. Okay, bye, Angie. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys, and chit-chatting, even though all we did was talk about food. Next week, we have to talk about something different. I'm glad, Teresa. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be talking to you soon. I'm so glad you're doing well, Lori. And bye, Sherry. Bye, guys. Love you.